What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. And I don't want to worry you guys, but listen, the holiday season is here. Shopping is begun. And it's time to get that final shopping.
Get serious,
finished.
guys.
Yeah, it's time to get serious about it. Get serious about your shopping. Yep. Don't dilly-dally any longer. And right now,
you may think you have time. You don't.
You don't have time. Find a gift guide and find that gift guide at Macy's. They've curated all of Macy's things for all the holidays, and it's super convenient because you can discover it by price or category. So, if you want something under 25, under 75, under 100, like they have all these categories. Maybe you want a luxury gift. Yep. They have really everything that you could possibly find at Macy's, and they have a gift guide for everything. My personal top picks, honestly, are a pair of UGG slippers. Like if you're thinking about a quick gift that you want to get somebody, UGG slippers always play. There's always a new style. They're always going to be in style. They're so comfortable. You can also get some, beauty brands. Mm-hmm. My personal favorite I got from there is a Dior lip oil that I wear often. There's so many collaborations going on that you could shop as well. So make sure you're going to Macy's.com/gift guide and you are shopping away and getting your gifting done because it's time, everybody.
They also have those great beauty gift boxes, which I love, which is so easy for the people that do. Maybe you and your friends have a secret Santa, or you're showing up to a white elephant. Even if you just want to bring a hostess present or whatever, you got so many holiday events. Macy's has all those great brands, like beauty brands, and they do those little gift boxes. It makes it so easy.
It's perfect. So go to Macy's.com/gift guide and you will find some gifts on there. How are we feeling today, everybody?
Great. This felt like a really long week.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Honey.
I know. TGIF, man.
Thank God. Well, yeah, honestly, I had a long fucking night last night, and I'd like to just talk about it for a quick minute.
You locked yourself out.
I'm an idiot. I'm a Dumbo.
I've done that before.
I'm a bozo. I'm a freaking large idiot head. I was actually having a fantastic week. Matt was away in LA for work. He's still working on that series, crushing it, playing some baseball. Love it. But my wedding dresses came in, and I honestly wanted to take a moment to go by myself. Originally, I asked you a couple weeks ago, but you
didn't follow up, so I was like, what, that she's got it covered.
It's more just like I
didn't want to impose.
No, I know that I asked you, but I wanted to be with the dresses by myself because
sometimes you need to just have your own opinion.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I am somebody who will read into people's reactions or opinions maybe too heavily, and sometimes I'll get in my head oh, that wasn't a good reaction, what did they really feel? So I really just wanted to be alone with it and feel how I really felt. Yeah. And I couldn't love it more, even more so than when I first tried my dress on. I had such a beautiful moment with myself in the mirror,
so
being
nice.
This is it, I'm looking at it, and sorry that I feel like I'm about to cry right now, but I was wow, I'm looking at this and it feels it has my name written on it.
Yeah.
It really feels like me, and it feels like exactly what I envision, and I felt beautiful, and I felt so confident in myself, and that's really all I wanted to feel. And so I was so happy that I had that moment with myself, because I feel sometimes that's hard to have those moments with yourself. You know what I mean? To really have those moments of confidence sometimes. So I was so happy about that. It was amazing. I have a second dress as well that I tried on. Absolutely love it. These dresses are just to die for, and
they are.
It feels so special to me. And obviously I FaceTime my mom, and she's just crying immediately, oh my God.
Well, they just, no, we won't be giving too much away here, but you sent me a video, but they look like they were made for you.
And I guess they were,
fit you like a fucking glove.
It's just,
they look fantastic.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, because I was so nervous. I picked them out in April.
Yeah.
And it's left my brain because I'm waiting for them to come in, and now that they're here, I couldn't be more confident in them and love them so much and feel they're so special for this moment. I was so happy to have that day with myself. It was amazing. And then freaking yesterday I get a haircut, I get a little gloss, I'm
feeling good.
Yeah, we have a day off. We didn't have anything to do yesterday. I'm feeling good. I leave, I come back. I realize I locked my key inside. And I'm like, oh, damn. All right, I'll just go to the front desk. I'll get my spare key. I get the spare key. I bring it inside. I fall asleep. I take a nap. So I forget to bring the spare key back downstairs. Matt's on his way home, long flight, 6-hour flight from LA. He's texting me. He's like, do you want me when I get home to pick up dinner? Like, do you want to do you want to eat together? Whatever. And I'm like, I think I'm going to go pick up dinner myself because I don't know how long I could wait.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go downstairs. The place near me has this arugula salad I'm obsessed with because I love this is a side note, but I love an arugula salad with mandarin oranges, a little chicken, some nuts. Like it's fantastic. I love this salad. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to get this arugula salad with my oranges. And I'm like, watch Surviving Barstool, episode ends. I'm like, all right. Walk out the door. I go get my salad. I still, it has not hit me that I forgot the spare key in there. And I get back and I'm like, oh no. The door, it won't open. This means it's registering now. This means not only did I lock my key in there, I locked the spare key. I locked Matt's key in there. He doesn't have a key. He's coming home. I locked every single key.
He didn't have his key on him?
No, it was in the apartment. I locked every single key that we have in our apartment. And the last time this happened, they had to break our door open.
Oh, no.
And I'm like,
it's happened before?
Yes, but the first time it happened, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Why is your spare key in? I'm confused.
She just
explained.
I just explained earlier in the day. I forgot my key.
She forgot her key twice yesterday.
I forgot my key twice yesterday.
Do you and Matt share a key, or you both have your own?
We both have our own, but we also those were both inside. Like he didn't bring his to LA with him.
She had already gotten the spare key once that afternoon.
And I put the spare key from the front. When I'm talking about spare key, I'm talking about the front desk access key.
Yep.
I locked that inside with our other 2 keys. I locked every key we have in there.
Yep.
The other time this happened, I took both keys with me when I was away, and Matt had to get the spare key, and he locked the spare key inside, and the door had to get broken. So... yeah. This has happened once before, and it was I remember it not, he was like, it was till 2 a.m. they were trying to break the door open. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh no, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Holy Christmas. Yeah. I did this. So I text him, and he's on his way home from a flight, which there can't be a worse fucking feeling in the entire world. And I'm like, I have to tell you something. I love you so much. I'm so excited for you to get home. Hugs and kisses. I locked us out of the apartment. Someone's gonna have to break open this fucking door. So that's what happened. They had to come. They had to break open the door because he tried to pick the lock. Like the locksmith was trying to pick the lock. It was not picking. So he had to drill a hole into the lock to then get it open. It was a whole thing. And I'm just sitting there eating my arugula salad. I'm like watching him do it. I'm like, I got to eat this thing. This salad, I got to eat it. So we had to wait like an hour for him to show up. We're sitting out in the hallway, and he finally comes. We finally get inside. By the time we get inside, it's like, I don't even know what time it is. I'm like, oh my God. and then I get a migraine. You know, I'm like, oh God, the stress. I got a migraine now. I was up until 5 a.m. Like, you know when a migraine hits you? Yeah. And sometimes you could fall asleep if you can really relax yourself and you shut off everything and it's all dark and you could peacefully get yourself to sleep. This was one of those ones where it hurt so bad that I couldn't even fall asleep, and that I had to put the TV on instead of having all black, because then you're sitting there in so much pain with no distraction. You're like,
I might as well have something.
I gotta at least watch Friends or something right now.
Yep. Been there.
So it was, an eventful evening. It was an eventful evening for your girl, and we made it inside. We got new keys. We got a new lock, and I'm gonna make about 10 extra keys. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one in this studio. I'm going to give one to you. Yeah. I'm going to give everybody a key to my apartment because this can't happen any longer. Yeah. And it's just me. I'm a foolish little broad. That's what that is,
No, I've done that before. I've done that before too. Did you bring the spare key back to the front desk?
Yes. Okay, Matt did the exchange. He because we had to get new keys. Yeah. He put the new key with the spare key. He gave it back to the front desk. Yep. I posted a video on my Instagram story. It was so funny. Him walking up to me sitting on the floor. I'm like, how y'all doing? Hey. And he's just like, it's just one of those, because he did it.
Yeah.
He's done it once before. So like one of those ones where you just got to toss your hair up in the air and be like,
yep,
we both did this.
Yep.
We've both done
and
this.
And now hopefully it's something that you've both done individually and it won't happen again.
And that we will learn from.
Exactly. It's like, oh, he did it, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
So now you did it.
And now I did it. And I said to him, I said, thank God you were on your way home, because I probably would have just went home to Long Island. I probably would have been like, I can't deal with right now, like this late at night. I can't deal with having to wait for the locksmith to show up in an hour and then drill a hole through the door and unlock the whole thing. Like I would have tossed my hands up in the air and be like, Mom, Dad, I'm coming home. Like I got to deal with this tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in an hour. I'm getting in the car.
I'm getting in the car. This is a tomorrow problem. I can't do this right now.
I don't blame you.
So,
I've locked myself out. I've locked myself out a couple times. It is nice that I do have a spare key at the front desk. My first apartment, there were a couple times where I had to call the locksmith. Because that was just a third floor walk up. I was like sitting, and I just like, you just sit on the stairs. You either sit on the stairs or you just stare at the doorknob for like 30 minutes, and you're just like, how did I do this, and what do I do now?
Right, and at what cost? And then the locksmith shows up and he's like, so it won't open? It's like, no, sir.
No, sir.
I haven't tried.
I locked every key in there, and you know what? He fucking swindled us too. The price that we had to pay.
Oh my God, really?
The price that we had to pay for this, what I thought was absurd.
Hundreds.
Yes. Like, and Matt tried to like,
negotiate him down a little bit.
Negotiate him down, and he was barely budging. He budged by like $50. Like I don't even. Do you want to take a guess? Because I don't know how much people charge for this.
I don't really know either.
I just was sort of stunned by how much this actually was.
Yeah, I only did it one time, and it was like 5 years ago now. That it's like I can't even remember.
I just recently had someone tell me, and it was like mid hundreds. I think like.
Yeah,
4, 5, like
no,
6,
it was $650.
Oh my God!
I know, and he wouldn't budge, and we were like
$650.
Yes, it was bad. I was like, this is
U.S. dollars.
Yeah, U.S. dollars, and I thought it was nuts. I was like, this feels like a ripoff.
Holy shit!
And Matt was really trying to go back and forth with him, and he really wasn't budging. And like at this point, our hands are tied. He's got the key.
He's got all the power.
He's got the lock.
He's got all the. He has
leverage. All the power right now. Like we need him to do this. And he only budged by $50.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my God, I did not know that they charge that much.
I really didn't know either. I
bet you when they go somewhere and they find people in like a vulnerable situation and it's late at night and like they're desperate to get in, they're probably like, oh, sorry, yeah, $600. And you're like, what? Like,
yeah, I mean,
and they're like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna be like, okay, actually stop everything that you're doing and leave. I'm gonna call a different locksmith.
Right. It's like after the fact, and at that point, he's looking at us like, all right, this young, dumb couple locked all their keys inside, so they're probably going to pay whatever to get this new fucking lock. I don't know. It's a whole thing. And then oh my God. I know. It's insane.
Swindle-rooski.
Really, really swindled. I was robbed. Yeah. Not only was I locked out, I was robbed last night. And I called my parents after, and the first question my dad asked is, so how much did that cost? And I'm like, Dad, not the time.
Like, and that's when you're like, I really don't even want to tell you.
And you're like, I don't want to tell you because it's such a dad response to be like, you couldn't negotiate. And I'm like, he did negotiate. Like, he wouldn't budge. Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation when they're not budging?
Yeah.
And they have all the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking robbed.
You're scaring me because I'm currently on my spare key because I lost my keys somewhere. And so now every time I leave my apartment, I'm like, I double check because I'll be screwed. That'll happen to me.
Go
make a copy like today.
I did, but I went to Staples and they're like delivering it to me. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, beware.
Wow, lesson learned. Let this be a warning for us all.
It is a warning for everybody that you may get swindled out of over $600 if you lock yourself out of your apartment.
Jesus.
I know. I feel like an idiot, obviously, but what are you gonna do? You know?
No, I completely understand. And you're also just in a scenario where like
it's late at night.
Right. You're not thinking it, and this is lesson learned.
It is
it's a lesson learned.
Trust me, I'm after paying that price for getting locked out.
Totally.
I'm not.
It's a lesson.
I'm not locking myself out anymore.
You're not locking yourself out, and like the next time somebody comes, you'll the first thing you'll ask them before they even start working is how much you charging me here, buddy?
Yeah, I know. It was one of those things where it's late at night
100%,
and you want to get it done.
understand.
You're like, just do it.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure it. I just was never expecting that price.
No, I would never in my wildest thoughts would I've gone that high.
You also know it costs him nothing. Like he's just like unscrewing or whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, he was like, well, now that you're getting this lock, I don't know.
Well, you know, he probably gave you a fancy new lock that you guys didn't need, and also like there's probably some past business hours service charge, whatever the hell it is at all.
But when you're
crazy,
when you're tired and you're coming home from Matt's coming home from a long trip, and we're just like, we just got to get in this apartment. But yeah, that wasn't exciting.
Did anyone on your floor walk out of their like see you just sitting in the hallway eating?
No, I thought that they maybe would, but I would let you know. But hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
No, none of that.
Maybe they didn't invite you in.
No, they didn't care that I was all locked down, whatever. But we made it through, and it was funny after. I was like, shit, we both did this. Shucks.
Shucks.
Oh, look at me. I just got a new haircut. Don't I look cute?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Don't you give me a compliment.
That's always the best. And he's always like, you're lucky, you're cute. And I'm like,
we get away with that. Mm-hmm. I get away with that too.
Yeah, he's like, you're lucky, you're
I think
really
everybody
cute.
gets away with that.
Yeah, you're just like,
when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oopsie daisy. I didn't mean to do that. So eventful, but surviving Barstool. Now, by the time this comes out, all the episodes this week will be out. And new episodes next week. I'm still in it, so keep on watching. Episodes are picking up, I think.
Yeah, they are.
In my opinion, I think they're picking up. My worst nightmare is happening, where people think I'm a stinky girl.
It really is your worst nightmare.
Is my worst nightmare. And my listeners know that. Yeah. They know that my worst nightmare is being called a stinky girl, and people are calling me stinky girl.
Yeah.
And you know what? If they want to believe I'm a stinky girl, that's fine. But shout out Tommy John for giving me those sports bras and biker shorts, because they were really comfortable. They gave me multiple pairs, and yes, I enjoyed them. And a lot of, also, I think people are forgetting the fact that multiple challenges were filmed in one day. So they're not calling out other people for wearing the same clothes, just Stinky Ria.
Well, they're like, damn, she washed those things.
Nope. No, I had multiple pairs, but it is what it is.
I'm sad because you're going away this weekend, and we got invited to this event tomorrow, and I'm gonna go, but I'm like legit terrified. I was talking to my family about it. I was cracking up. I was like, I've never gone to an event by myself. Like, it's either me and Ria go together or we just don't go.
No, it's so true.
It's like if one of us can't go, then we're like, I'll skip that one. Like, neither of us are like cared that much. Most of the time it's like we don't. If one of us can't go, it's like, oh God, I couldn't possibly handle going by myself. But there's something tomorrow and I really want to go. And I'm like, I'm going to go alone. And I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm so nervous.
It is so funny because anytime one of us couldn't go to an event, the other one just says, no, I can't go because Fran's not going. Or, no, I can't go because Ria won't be here.
No, even like work stuff, we're like, no, I'm not going to go unless she can come.
Yeah, it's like we literally do everything together. So that would be weird. Yeah. But this one, we planned a trip to go to Florida this weekend. And this one, I feel like is a can't miss.
Yeah.
But not.
Are you allowed to say what it is?
What?
Are you allowed to say what it is?
Yeah. I mean, I'll post about it, but it's like Rare Beauty is hosting this for their new collection, and it's an event with Martha Stewart. And I'm like, Martha?
No, I know. Martha's going to be there.
I know.
But Martha didn't. The reason I didn't cancel my Florida trip was because of my Delta status.
No, and let me tell you something. I could not support that decision more, because when I went to Minneapolis to visit Joe's family, I needed like X amount of dollars. When I was looking like a few weeks ago, I needed X amount of dollars to hit Diamond. And I was like, I'm fucking upgrading I'm upgrading the Minneapolis flight. Because if I upgrade the Minneapolis flights, I'm hitting Diamond.
Right.
So I 100% support this decision.
I'm kind of in a competition with you, which is a one-sided competition of the Delta status. And
even though we literally fly on every flight together.
The problem that
you had 2 Sky Miles accounts for a little bit or something. Something got fucked up.
Yeah, a couple years ago I fucked up.
Yeah.
Or last year. I forget. No, it happened the year before last because I've been good now ever since I fucked it up. But I had a fuck up where I had 2 Sky Miles accounts and didn't realize. And then once I figured that out, this was a couple years ago, I started really honing in on this one account. Obviously, I ditched the other account. But I don't know what's going on. Fran reached, because we fly so much for work and we're flying together. Yeah. Fran reached diamond status.
Yeah. And last year I think I hit platinum.
Yes, and you know, this is me trying to get to platinum. I will, after this weekend, I will be at platinum status, but not diamond like you.
Yeah.
And it kind of, yeah, it kind of just makes me sick to my stomach a little bit when you send your I got diamond thing. I
did send a screenshot of my new profile.
I'm like, I can't even congratulate her because
your flight to London isn't Delta.
No. I know. So it's a big thing, and I'm just like, you know, sick to my stomach. Can't congratulate her because she got to diamond, and I'm still pushing for platinum. Right. But this weekend,
it really does make, like, I don't travel alone.
No, but think about all next year. They're gonna be like, they're gonna push Ria out of the way. Oh my God, diamonds!
No, that's what's gonna be. No.
Literally nothing's. I hear Ria like scoff under her breath every time we board the plane together, because when I scan my boarding pass and they go, "Oh, thank you, Miss Mariano. Thank you for being a thank you for being a platinum medallion." And I always hear her behind me. She just goes, "Ugh."
Yeah, I'm like, "Ugh, suck up."
Next year they're gonna be like, "Is that platinum with you?"
No, I'm like, she's such a suck up. And then they'll just be like, "Thank you, Miss Coifo," because they can't pronounce my last name.
Thank you for being silver.
Yeah, and no. By the way, it's pronounced Chifo, and yes, it being pronounced Quifo was a problem growing up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's pronounced Quifo.
No.
So don't even try to make jokes here, flight attendant. But I'm standing behind Miss Princess walking on Miss Delta Princess. So
get ready. All next year they'll be saying, "Thanks for being a diamond. Thanks for being diamond. Thank you for being the diamond of our lives."
Are you gonna put
Miss
that?
Mariano?
You know how they send like the
sick.
card? Are you gonna put that on your luggage?
No, I'm.
I gotta check my mail. I bet it's come.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna go steal your mail and put it on my luggage.
You'll be arrested.
I know. I'm gonna.
So you're going to Florida.
I'm going to Florida. And listen,
you're hitting that status.
What percentage of this trip is for the status?
100.
100?
No. I mean, yes.
That's why the trip was booked.
It was.
Guys, let's I see people on TikTok who literally I see people at the end of the year, it always comes up because I'm talking Delta, and I see people who literally fly to a city, they find the right price and that they need to hit, and they fly there and back in the same day just to...
What?
Yeah. I've seen people literally get on the plane,
at that point,
fly.
You're losing money.
A girl I saw last week she came on my For You page. She was flying to, she flew to Cleveland and back. Something like that.
Something
well, yeah,
small.
people are
not
doing
crazy.
it.
You're not going to California back in a day, but something where it's a couple hours, you hit the number price that you need and you come back.
People are doing it, and
you made a little trip out of it.
The plus side is it's going to be really warm in Florida.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing
this weekend. So I was like, listen, I'll get some sun. It's been a while since I've seen
You're doing a whole winter vacation. Yeah,
I'm going to lunch. I'm like, I gotta get some sun before I'm gonna look like the ghost of Christmas past very soon if I don't get some sun. So yeah, I'll be platinum on Monday, and I hope everyone throws me a little party.
Yep. And I'll hold your hand when we board the plane.
You sick fuck. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. No, but I'm really excited for you. I hope you meet Martha.
I really hope so too.
Do you think you'll meet her?
I hope. I mean, I don't know what the
protocol is.
Yeah, I also don't have too many details. It's just I got the invitation. I said, "Oh my God, I'll be there."
Yeah,
and I have no.
Is she one of those celebrities where you'd be worried to go up to?
Oh
her
my God,
and
I'm nervous about what I'm gonna wear. What if she looks at me and she's like, "Oh my God, your outfit's disgusting."
That won't happen. You're gonna look so chic. That will not happen. But I would be very scared to approach her. She's
Larry
one of those.
David, I'd be like,
no,
oh my
God, I'm terrified to approach Martha.
But in that world, hosting an event, I feel like she's gotta, that's what she's there for.
What's your opening line?
Oh man. That's
Hi,
a
Martha.
great
It's such a
question.
pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I don't
Big
know.
fan?
Do you
I
go
hate
like
Ryan
the
Reynolds.
suck up route first?
Be like, listen, I don't think Ryan Reynolds is funny either.
I know, it's just I can't say that because I do.
That would have been my go-to.
That
Yeah.
would have been yours. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, not funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I ask her about her garden. I don't know. So many.
How's your garden?
How's your garden doing?
What's your favorite thing that you're growing? What's your
Yeah.
favorite produce?
Right. What do you got? What do you got cooking these days, Martha?
Anything smelling fresh in the
I
oven?
know. Ugh. Any holiday tips? Holiday hosting tips?
The possibilities are endless.
They are. So.
But I'm very excited for you.
I know. Well, I'll be texting you nonstop because I'll be nervous the whole time. So
And I'll guide you through it,
thank
honey.
you. Thank you.
While I sit there and think this diamond bitch is texting me.
She's diamond with Martha Stewart. You're flying like just to get platinum.
I mean, I'm going to Florida.
She's
It's
going
still
to
very
Florida.
nice.
Yeah, it's not like
I'm not like I'm
I mean, you're
going-
not getting on a plane and then turning around in the airport.
Also,
and flying
I'm
home.
going to Florida to like see my in-laws. Like we're
It'll be-
staying
you'll have
at
a
their
lov-
house and
you're
like
gonna
having
have
a
a
lovely
lovely
weekend. Like,
weekend.
I'm not like this isn't like torture for me. This is actually a very nice little
No,
weekend.
no.
We'll be sitting in the sun and we're gonna come back on Monday with a fucking golden tan. You're gonna be jealous. That's what that's
gonna
about.
Whatever lets you sleep.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Food poisoning boy, sick boy, puke boy,
puke boy.
disgusting, gross boy.
Nothing
nasty
like
teeth
getting
puke
hit
boy.
with puke boy. Nasty teeth. No.
Nasty teeth, puke boy. Stinky
We actually
Ria.
had some very sweet girls at the Boston meet and greet gave us little dental bags. So they worked in a dentist's office, and like
I have it in my.
I know I
bathroom
brought,
now.
but
I was
like
I
our,
could use
but
this.
they were labeled,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ours has like Ria and I like ours were so nice that they it was nice little nicknames on there.
Yeah, it was so cute.
And Noah's had said like nasty tooth.
Yeah,
Noah.
that's why nasty teeth guy. That's why I brought it back up.
Nasty tooth guy.
Just
Noah.
jokes around. Just jokes around. You
I
have
actually have been
wonderful
thinking I might
teeth.
have a cavity back here.
Oh, I
gotta
was
get
saying you
checked.
got wonderful teeth. He's like, I got a
Oh,
No,
cavity.
I don't know.
no.
I don't know. I
Maybe
gotta-
from all
feeling
that
something?
puking.
from the puking wouldn't give me.
Puking can ruin your teeth. Throwing
Yeah.
up
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good.
ruins the enamel.
Uh-huh.
So does lemons.
Yeah.
And I love
Yeah.
lemons.
love lemons too.
Like limes too. Anything like
too much acid.
acidic.
I remember this kid I went to school with in middle school. His mom once told me, "The lemon's gonna ruin the enamel in your teeth."
Yeah. I was told that too at that age because I like literally I like to eat lemons.
Me too. I used
Yeah.
to just like ask for a plate of lemons and eat them. The lemon's gonna ruin the enamel in your teeth. Okay, and then that's also the same mom that I will never forget. You remember like accidentally telling a parent that's not your parent that you love them, like getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Same situation. Right?
Yep.
She would drop us off from school, and I was closing the door. I was like, "Love you," and I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
awful."
Yeah.
I don't love her. She's
You ever
telling
say
you
that
not
to
to
a
eat
teacher?
lemons. What?
You ever say that to a teacher?
Oh yes.
I don't think I ever said it to a teacher. I don't think. I feel like that's a scarring memory that you remember if you do.
Yeah, I remember a teacher. I don't want to say the teacher's name. It was my third grade teacher, and the name of the parent I'm not naming, the lemon woman,
Yeah.
Mrs. Lemon.
Mrs. Lemon.
Yeah, Mrs. Lemon. All right, should we get into the
Yeah, let's
topics?
do it.
Let's get into the rest of the show, gang. We're going to be talking about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco engaged, so adorable. Joe Burrow robbery
Ruh-roh.
situation with Olivia Ponton. Whoa,
Yeah.
this took a turn.
Major.
Bad news. James Kennedy arrested for domestic violence.
Not good.
Ugh. Austin Butler was cast as American Psycho. Ruh-roh.
Another one.
Yeah, another ruh-roh.
Yep.
And they are bringing back Friday Night Lights. So let's talk about it all. And some great trivia. Let's get into it. Full Abercrombie fit on right now. I got the hoodie on, I got sweatpants on, and I'm cozying on up for this holiday season. And this time of the year, you're constantly getting dressed up for every holiday event that you have. Maybe you have work parties, there's work happy hours, you got holidays right around the corner that maybe you dress up for, or maybe you don't. But if you don't, you can wear cozy outfits like they have on Abercrombie. You can also get denim, sweaters, skirts, outerwear. I've got the best outerwear collection going on right now in my home thanks to Abercrombie. The amount of jackets that I have from Abercrombie that have me stacked and ready to go this winter, I couldn't be more excited. And Abercrombie drops new stuff every single week, so make sure you download the app so you can stay in touch with that. And we have a code for you. You can use code AFCHICKS to get extra 15% off almost everything at checkout. Code will be valid in the US and Canada from December 13th until December 31st. That's huge. December 13th until December 31st. Exclusions apply, and you can see details online at www.abercrombie.com. So don't miss out on this deal, everybody. Go shop and use our code. Congratulations to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, an engagement. So happy for them. What a beautiful ring. What a beautiful moment, engagement. I noticed the Taco Bell in their little things. Benny Blanco has talked repeatedly about how much Selena Gomez loves Taco Bell. So clearly he wanted to add that into their special moment. And just honestly, a really gorgeous ring.
Gorgeous.
That feels like I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but like a lot of times with celebrity rings lately, you'll see a ring and it's huge, it's like 10 carats or whatever. It's like, this is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
You know what I mean? Like it fits her.
Timeless.
And I think it's timeless and I think it's gorgeous. And I am just so happy for them. I really think that this is something Selena Gomez has been, waiting for. Like she wanted the love of her life. She wants a beautiful marriage. She's talked about it. And it's happening for her, and that is so beautiful.
I absolutely agree. I could not be. I think like at first everyone had a lot to say about this relationship, but you can't deny the love that, like, you can feel the happiness between the two of them.
You can't deny love.
She seems so happy, and that he treats her so well, and they have a great relationship. I loved, also, did you notice that she is wearing the diamond is a marquee diamond?
Yes.
Like the song.
Like in her song.
Good for you. When she says, I'm on my marquee diamonds.
Yes. It's perfect.
I'm a marquee diamonds.
It's amazing. And
it's perfect. I love it.
And I'm sure he knew that's what she wanted.
And it seemed like, exactly. And it seemed like they had just a beautiful, intimate get-together, engagement party. I also love, like, for Selena, who's arguably one of the most famous people in the world, there are moments when I feel like Selena truly is like, I'm just a girl, And she's like, just a girl getting engaged, so happy, FaceTiming her friends, like being like, look, like doing the whole thing. I thought that was so cute. And they did have a low-key, TMZ reported they threw a low-key engagement party for some very close friends and family. An intimate party. She posed with like her future in-laws in a photo. She's posing with her other friends. What's also kind of fun with an engagement like Selena on Instagram, like the way Selena has her Instagram features on, is that only people she follows can comment on her posts. So it was fun just to see like all the celebrity commenters, because that was all there really was. Plus all the, like, she follows a lot of fan pages and stuff like that, which is very nice. So obviously they're super stoked.
Right.
But like seeing Taylor Swift, Jennifer Aniston, Gwyneth Paltrow, like everybody just one after another, like sending her sweet messages. It was really nice.
It was so nice. Taylor Swift commented, I call being flower girl, which is really cute. I literally couldn't be happier for Selena Gomez. I think she looks so stunning, so beautiful. She looks so happy with Benny. And you're right. A lot of people had a lot to say about this relationship. It often happens with relationships. People have a lot to say in the beginning, and then the love proves itself, and people are like happy for them. So I'm so happy for them. And I feel like this is really great for Selena Gomez and Benny, and I think it.
Keep diamond.
Yeah,
now it's stuck in my head.
Sing it, girl.
I know they're so cute.
You uttering the word diamond is making me sick. The fact that you're even saying diamond, it just reminds me.
One could argue I'm a marquee diamond.
Yeah.
So. No.
God.
Anyway, Selena,
you're killing me.
We're
over
pumped.
there.
We're so pumped for you.
I'm gonna steal your information. I'm gonna steal your information. I'm gonna steal your Delta information.
Just steal my identity.
Yeah, they called you Maria last time.
Yeah, they did.
Huh?
That was
maybe
weird.
maybe there's a mix-up.
Yeah.
Maybe I deserve diamond. No, you deserve it. But yeah, it's so cute, and I love seeing her like FaceTime her friends.
Yeah, exactly. So sweet.
So sweet. I love it. So congratulations to them. Moving on to some other news. Now, Joe Burrow, he got his house broken into, which is obviously horrendous.
Yeah, not good.
And,
it's a trend right now happening with, like, the NFL literally had to send out a memo to teams and players because there's been a string of events where players are getting their homes broken into when the public obviously knows they're playing in a game.
Yeah, and it's not good. It happened with Travis Kelce, happened with Patrick Mahomes, now Joe Burrow, obviously these big stars. Now, the wrinkle in all of this, which, putting it aside, obviously this is so horrible for Joe Burrow and I feel bad.
Yeah.
The wrinkle in all of this is that it's been long speculated on whether or not Joe Burrow has been with his longtime girlfriend, Olivia, who he started dating in college.
Yeah.
Then when he went to LSU, they started dating when he was in
that
Ohio.
Yeah.
Then he went to LSU. They're still dating. Then he, gets to the NFL. They're still dating. And then there were rumors that they maybe got engaged and who knows. And then it's been speculated on that they have been broken up. And apparently around Cincinnati, that's been the talk that they've been broken up. But it hasn't really been confirmed by Joe. He's a very private guy.
Right.
Even when
it's like stayed more local lore.
Right.
Like it's been like local Cincinnati lore of like what's going on with them, and everybody outside of that is like kind of forgot that there was even a girl in the mix, it feels like.
Right. And they've been so low key, he's very private about his life. So it's like, are they together? Are they not together? Nobody really knows. Now, the tabloids start reporting that Olivia Ponton, who I think that's how you pronounce her name, Ponton.
Yeah.
TikTok influencer, Sports Illustrated model, Victoria's Secret model. She started off on TikTok and became a model. Gorgeous girl. And it came out that she was the one who called in that somebody was breaking into Joe Burrow's house. Originally, she called her mom.
Yeah.
Relatable. And then her mom called the police and said, my daughter, they're breaking into Joe Burrow's home. So that gets released, and then it gets released that Olivia Ponton is his employee. Like it's somewhere written in the documents that Olivia Ponton is an employee of Joe Burrow. And I'm like, is that what did they show up to the house and they were like, who are you? And she was like, I work for him, like, because she didn't want to reveal that they were maybe dating or seeing each other because he's so private. Now after he did a press last night interview or whenever it was afterwards, and he was like, my privacy I feel like has been violated in more ways than one. There's more out there than I would have really liked to share in the first place. I know what comes with being like an athlete and in this situation, but I never get used to it. So like he's clearly a little rattled right now because everybody now knows who he's been seeing, which is Olivia. And I also have to say, people keep like harping on the fact that Olivia like has dated girls in the past. Like she's into both. She's into whatever she wants to be into.
Right. I was going to say she's actually openly discussed her sexuality before. Yeah. So it's like that's always crazy. He's like, what? The boy, like, I feel like it's always
she's open.
What? She's dating a girl. I'm like, yeah, well, she's openly discussed being pansexual. So.
Right. So she like, I don't know why that's like people are like, it can't possibly be. I'm like, no, what it is.
No, it is.
But now everyone's just like, wait, what? Somebody posted a video on TikTok of her walking around Joe Burrow's neighborhood back in August. So people are like, has
this been right under our noses?
Has this been going on since? Like, or how long has this been going on? How long? Clearly he's been split with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think that was known but wasn't obviously like reported, like Joe Burrow and his girlfriend split. I think people in Cincinnati knew that they were broken up. Also confusing that his ex is named Olivia.
Right.
So people are like, was it his ex who called in and they confused it with Olivia Ponton? But people are like, no, Olivia Ponton's mom called in and they also have her first and last name. But then where does her being an employee fit into this?
That's why I don't know. What? And she also, Olivia on the phones also refers to the house as my house.
Yeah, she's like, somebody broke into my house.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, what do you do at that point? Like, I don't know what, that's a panic situation. Yeah. Someone's breaking into the person you're staying at's house and it's Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
It's a famous athlete. And you're like, am I about to blow this all up right now? But also you want to protect yourself. You want to protect him. Right. Like it's a shitty situation.
Which is exactly why you call your mom first.
You call your mom and you say, Mom.
Which is exactly why when you're like, I have no fucking clue what to do right now. What happens? Like, call my mommy.
And then tell them I work for him. I'm his personal assistant.
Right. Well, it's like, I don't know what TMZ reported that on HCSO documents, she's listed as an employee, which I really have no idea what that means. And I tried to like look it up and like whatever, and apparently it's just the HCSO's healthcare security ordinance But it's like, then it all comes up with like that being something that you have to do in San Francisco. I have no clue. I really don't know like what exactly the details of that look like, where it's, why is it saying she is employed by him? I don't know. Maybe there's some other reasoning for that when it comes to like security purposes around the house, or with like security he is employed for the house. I have no like even guess what that could be, because she's certainly not employed by him.
No. Sports Illustrated supermodel is not employed.
She's certainly not employed by
Joe
him.
Burrow. I hope
she's doing other things.
Yeah, you know, maybe some shenanigans, but she's not employed by him. She maybe, has been spending time there and having fun, but I don't think she's crunching numbers for Joe Burrow.
That has got to be, and like there was a broken bedroom window. The room was totally broken into, and she had said it's like completely messed up was the direct quote from the 911 call when people were sent to it. And like you said, people have been breaking into these houses. It's got to be tough for Joe Burrow, because like we said, he is extremely, extremely private. And the direct quote was, "I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one." So it's like, yeah, because not only was your house broken into, but the press totally exposed this whole relationship that, as far as maybe the grand population had no clue about. Maybe, whispers in Cincinnati, but this shocked us.
Nobody expected this.
This was like, wait, what?
Nobody expected this.
It came out of nowhere. He said way more is already out there than I would want out there and that I cared to share, so that's all I got to say about that. We live a public life, and one of my least favorite parts of that is the lack of privacy, and that has been difficult for me to deal with my entire career. Still learning, but I understand it's the life that we choose. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with. So,
yeah, well, they're probably like, how the hell do we go about this now after everything that's happened?
I know. Well, now it's just like cat's out of the bag.
Right, like they're like,
Bengals out of the bag.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
Large cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's like, fuck it, everybody knows, no?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, he's still so private. He was never, even with his long-term girlfriend,
they never,
you never saw her. She would post things of the two of them, but never, like,
at some
point, it was very quiet.
At some point, though, do you go like, okay, do we need to be this private,
No, 100%. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's either neither of us are posting anything, or like, honey, you better throw me up there.
Right. Like it's kind of like, why do we have to, I understand you want to protect your private life.
Yeah.
But when you become such a superstar, and if I'm the girlfriend, I'm like, hey, people are in love with you. Can you let them know that we're dating?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people fucking love Joe Burrow. They're obsessed with him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, can you let people know maybe? Like, about me and you?
I think there's kind of a subtle way to do it. Like, I feel like Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld were really didn't share anything super private for a while. Mm-hmm. And then even when they first started doing it, it was really,
but they were at least they were seen together.
Yeah.
You never even saw Joe out in public. You only saw him by himself. Like, you never even saw him out in public with somebody.
Right.
So I think there's a difference when you're seen with them, but you don't talk about it. All right, at least people see you together.
Yeah. There's actually I'm watching the new season of The Ultimatum, and one of the guys said something about, they were talking about posting on social media, and the guy was like, I don't think the guy should have to post his girl.
What?
But the girl should.
And
I was like,
okay, weird.
Okay, no.
That's so weird.
Yeah, then his reasoning was then other guys know who she is and could slide into her DMs and blah blah blah.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Not following that reasoning, sir.
Sketchy.
Yeah,
that's
totally.
That's a sketchy answer right there. I don't buy that for one minuto.
No, that sucks for Joe Burrow, because not, like you said, more ways than one. Your house gets broken into, and now everybody knows Olivia Ponton's been sleeping over for who knows how long.
Right, exactly.
Game Time is focused on togetherness this holiday season. When you bring people together at live events, the experience is that much better, and it is the perfect gift. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I know recently I've been looking at some Eagles games. There's some home games to close out the season. There's also been some new dates that Gracie Abrams announced for next year. I have my eye on those because I would love to go to that show. So just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. So what are you waiting for? You can head to Game Time and get those tickets now with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS, CHICKS, for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
Moving on to really not a good situation at all. James Kennedy was arrested for domestic violence. It was reported that he was having an argument with a woman, and he grabbed her and he was arrested. The same night he was arrested, it was him and his girlfriend Allie were at Kathy Hilton's Christmas party.
Yeah, it was Tuesday night.
So, don't know exactly what happened here because she wasn't named as the woman that he was grabbing.
It was just,
but it was stated that he was, arguing with a woman, and it became
in Burbank. Yeah,
I guess it became physical, and he got arrested for domestic violence and was put up on $20,000 bail. And I just have to say that this is so obviously extremely shitty, and it's pathetic. It really is pathetic.
I know. It's so disappointing, I will say, because it just feels like, at least from the outside, it had felt like things were really good between them. Just their social media seemed like really positive. They were in a good place. So just to see this happen is so tough. We're talking about this now, like nobody said anything about it. Like James hasn't addressed it or anything. Allie hasn't. So I don't know if that's gonna like happen at some point later today, and we're not gonna see it before this episode airs. But it sounds like it was called in by somebody else, who had witnessed this. TMZ was told that officers did not see any visible injuries on her. They were at Kathy Hilton's home the night of the arrest for the party. And that's really all we know. The police, after investigating, the police say they determined it was a domestic incident leading to James being arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence. And he was released after posting $20,000 bail.
It's just pathetic.
And the attorney's office is currently reviewing the case for possible charges.
It's really the shittiest thing you can do.
Yeah.
And you said, extremely disappointing. Like watching Vanderpump.
There's
and
just no world he should ever put his hand.
No,
It's
literally the shittiest thing you could do. It's awful. I do not understand how guys get to that point. Like it's really disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think what you saying it's disappointing. It's like you see James over the years, you see him trying to better himself, and you root for someone to better themselves.
Totally.
And then you see this, and you're just like, you hope that Allie's okay, and you hope all the women in his life are okay, and they get away from a guy like this. Like this is just, it's disappointing to see.
My heart breaks for Allie because she really just seems like such a sweetheart. So 100%, like I hope she is okay, and it's always seemed like she's had good family and friends around her. So hopefully she has that during this time, and they kind of figure out everything that's going on, because right now we just have these bare bone details of the arrest happening.
And not to get too into it or too graphic, but when you hear like something like this happening publicly, you wonder, what's happening behind closed doors? What's happening at home? If you feel so comfortable to do that so publicly.
If this has happened where somebody else sees it,
right?
What happens when no one's around?
When no one's around. Like I think that is just really upsetting, and I really, really feel awful for her, and I really hope she has the support around her. And this is just so shitty.
Agreed.
Moving on. a little fun casting news for Austin Butler. He was cast in the
super fun and light
for Austin Butler, American Psycho. Now, my initial thought, obviously, I sent it to the group. I said, no. Method actor Austin Butler playing American Psycho doesn't seem like the best recipe, in my opinion.
Right. However,
he must have been damn good.
However, I think this is such a good casting.
No, he's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And he must have fucking nailed those readings because Luca Guadagnino, who is directing it, had multiple meetings with other actors. I don't know if you recall when he was meeting with Jacob Elordi and people thought that Jacob Elordi could be getting it. And there were discussions with other actors. And Austin Butler, it seemed like he nailed this role. I worry for Austin.
Or the people around him.
Yeah, I worry for him.
Oh, man.
And I think he's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be great.
Kaya Gerber's got it. Are they still together? As far as we know, right?
Yeah, there hasn't been really an update on that.
That's got to be like, ooh, American Psycho, huh? I mean, man, is he going to look hot, though. Holy shit.
This is going to be a really
his hair
good.
out.
Listen.
He's got a buzz cut right now, though, right? Like, didn't he just cut his hair?
This is going to be
he's going to have to grow that hair out.
He's got gorgeous hair.
I need time to grow
Do you
the
think
hair out.
he's going to look like he's going to have dark hair? Do the whole
I don't
thing?
know.
No,
I don't know if he needs to, like, dye it, but I kind of feel like... I mean, look, he doesn't really need to look like him at all. He doesn't have to grow out his hair, but I just imagine like the greased back.
But I think you could do that with blonde hair. I think
100%.
I think the point of American Psycho was to show a seemingly perfect looking guy who's very into his looks, and that is really like the main aspect. I think Austin Butler could portray that with blonde hair.
No, totally. I don't think he needs to dye his hair at all, but I think he needs to grow it out.
What is this movie? Like, do you know the detail? Like, they're just remaking it, or is it like
no?
I don't think it's a total remake. I think it's just a new version.
It's a new adaptation.
So but he's playing the same guy.
He's playing American Psycho. Yeah,
the film, which features a script by Scott Z. Burns, will not be a remake of the 2000 film, but a new adaptation of the novel, because the movie is originally based off a novel.
You guys have seen it, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
It's a good movie.
Do you know who Christian Bale said that he based that character off of?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise on specifically on Oprah, I think.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
And that is the point I brought this up once when we were talking about Tom Cruise. But
yeah, it's going to be, Luca Guadagnino has a different interpretation for it. It's going to be a different vision. This Variety article says, while Butler is attached to play the lead role in the movie, Guadagnino might have interpreted the Patrick Bateman character in a much different way than its previous incarnation. So you never know. It could be, totally different.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm very excited. I actually think Austin Butler is going to he's a great actor. Like, we can't debate that.
Elvis is a serial killer now.
Yeah, it's just Elvis turned serial killer.
I actually, I don't think of, when I see him now, I don't think of Elvis anymore.
And look, if Jacob Elordi also got the role, it still would have been Elvis turned serial killer.
True.
Oh my God, both Elvises up for that role is actually a hilarious connection. I didn't even realize that. But
Double
at first,
Elvis.
when it was Jacob Elordi, I was like, yeah, wow, I really see this. But now with Austin Butler, I'm like, I see this too. And you know what? I trust the director's vision.
Yeah.
If he met with both Austin and he met with Jacob and he felt like Austin really delivered it, then we got to trust him, okay?
Do you think that he asked Christian Bale's opinion? Or
no,
or if he's involved in this at all?
Look, this is I don't. I think this is completely different. I think we're going to get a completely different story.
You don't want to copy.
I think he may have a shaved head. Who knows? Like, this sounds like it could have a completely different vision.
He has too good of hair.
He does.
To not put the hair in the movie.
Because I feel like if he had a shaved head, then he would kind of look more like a killer. I
do think, though, having Austin Butler
it's an interesting opinion.
I would say percentage-wise, there's probably more killers with shaved heads. Than like great head of hair.
No, I think if we're gonna go through old serial killers, I don't think any of them have shaved heads. Go through the famous ones. Jeffrey Dahmer. No.
Right.
Oh, what's his name? The guy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. Yeah,
I mean, there's
Ted Bundy.
There's one everybody's talking about this week.
Yeah,
hair.
He's got a good head.
Oh my God,
he's got hair.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, he's got hair.
People
Luigi.
are already talking about who's gonna play him in a movie?
No, it's crazy. I can't even like.
Can I
that's
just
too
bring up
meta. It's too much at this point.
Yeah, the Luigi Mangione, right? That's how you pronounce it. All that stuff that happening. The guy who killed the United Healthcare CEO. The one thing that, and by the way, like the memes are endless. Everybody's talking about this.
It's crazy.
It's endless. The one thing that really got me was that he was eating a McDonald's hash brown right before he got caught, and I thought to myself, what a perfect thing to be eating before jail. Like if you had to have like one last thing before going into jail,
right,
and it just happened to be a McDonald's hash brown, I'd be okay with that. You know, like if I was getting taken away, McDonald's hash brown, I'm like,
that's your death. That's your death row.
It's not my death. It's not what I would choose, but I would be. I love McDonald's hash browns. That I would be like in the moment.
Right.
I'd be like, I can't believe
this is going to be my last moment. This is going to be my last moment of freedom. I'm heading to Mickey D's.
I know. I think I would just be like, if I'm in McDonald's and I'm eating the hash brown, I think I would just be like, damn, this is poetic. Like my last meal being McDonald's hash brown is just.
I could see that in a movie. Like he's sitting at McDonald's.
I mean,
he's got a McGriddle and a hash brown.
The police start barging in.
Yeah, and you're like shoving the hash brown down your throat as fast as you can because you want to get it in before you get in jail, and you can't have any more McDonald's hash browns. At least you got to have one more McDonald's hash brown before you're in jail for the rest of your life. You know?
He just last days had a hair.
You don't agree about the hash brown?
No, I totally understand where you're coming from.
I could think of like other meals maybe.
Right.
Maybe not like a meal, but like one item, yeah. You know.
But just like him being caught with that now.
Yes.
Like if he was caught at,
Well, he was at Starbucks before.
I don't know, or like a Subway having a foot long. You know,
that kind of would hit. Maybe be stuffed. You don't want to be stuffed.
Right. And I'm thinking of like other things but I'm just like, I feel like the McDonald's hash brown is so iconic. It's an iconic item that it's like, damn, that being the last one.
Yeah,
he really got that in, I guess.
Yep.
But that shit's crazy. There's so much going on the internet with that.
Yeah.
It's endless.
It is. It's
taken over in a way that I'm like, all right, guys, let's calm down.
No, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
100%.
And people like know him.
I have far too many. Like it was a shocking amount of connections to this kid.
Oh, I saw people being like, I have so many LinkedIn connections with him.
Like people like know him because he went to.
Yeah, I've got like he went to high school with people I know.
It's crazy.
He went to college with people I know.
And then you start thinking to yourself, you're like, was he giving any signs?
Apparently not with all his friends that I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, it appears not, but in the sense that he did go like off the map for like the last year.
But like when they knew him, it seemed like.
When they knew him, right.
When he was.
Now all these videos are coming out like of him in college, just like partying and stuff. Just being a normal person.
I mean, it's crazy. So.
And it brings it back to American Psycho.
Right.
Walking around like just like hey, I'm a normal guy. Mm-hmm. Boom. Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm-hmm. So Austin Butler, I think is going to crush that, but don't crush it too much, Austin.
It's just like
don't crush it too much, Austin.
It just like solely came down to us being like really concerned with what hair he's going to have for the movie.
Truly, and it's like we hope it's long.
That is the biggest concern we're having here. Is like great casting. I think he's going to crush it, but like let's make sure he grows his hair out.
Yeah, hope it's long. Last topic: they are bringing back Friday Night Lights.
Apparently, are.
It's not a redo. It's not. They're not. Redoing Tim Riggins. You can never do that. But it's football in Texas.
Just football in Texas, and this sounds about right. It's like around the time where all they know to do is reboot everything that's already been made. And Friday Night Lights, of course, was a movie, and then they made it a TV show, and now Peacock is the one that actually won this battle. I guess it was between Peacock and Netflix for who was going to get the this new series, and Peacock won out. Universal Television will produce the series, which comes from Jason Katims, who was the original showrunner, original director, and producer as well. And the trio will executive produce as well. And the new series, which will be set following a devastating hurricane when a ragtag high school football team and their damaged interim coach make an unlikely bid for a Texas high school state championship and become a beacon of light for their town. There you have it, folks.
Yeah.
The football saves the day once again in Texas.
I don't have much to say about this. I like the original Friday Night Lights, and
yeah, I mean, movie's great, show was great. Just sounds like they're just gonna do
they're just throwing it back up.
A new version.
But it sounds like they're just using the name like Why not just call it something like why?
Right. Well, no, I actually think using Friday Night Lights is the better move here. Instead of just
I think more people will watch it because of it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, why is
it's a totally different show, which, well, it's
but
like...
people might go in expecting it to be something it's not.
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like you keep the Friday Night Lights name and it'll just continue to be used as like the sign of Texas high school football, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's certain things that they will keep, though, you know?
It would be cool if like Tim
Clear
Riggins
eyes,
like
full
made
hearts,
a
don't lose.
cameo.
He comes back
lose.
in as a coach.
Yeah, as a coach, or being
Yeah.
like, you guys don't know. Like,
Well, Coach Taylor is like an iconic character, so
Yeah.
they're gonna have to, you know, they have a lot to live up to. But
Yep.
not much to say about this. I think.
No, I think it should be good.
Yeah, I'm always open to, you know.
Yeah. Any kind of new teen drama?
Exactly. I'm open to that.
Yeah.
I was rewatching 90210 yesterday because you said you saw Jessica Lowndes.
I saw Jessica Lowndes in a restaurant.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful.
She's always stunning.
She is
and
stunning.
I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch 90210. So teen drama,
Yeah.
I'm there.
I kind of like, I don't know what it is about watching those shows when you're younger, but I was saying it to you guys where like 90210, the remake was out when? Like early 2000, late 2000s?
I
Tens,
watched
late
it like
2010s?
after it came out.
Yeah.
So
I watched it when it was on TV.
2008,
Okay.
and it lasted for 5 seasons.
Okay, so I was in high school. So I was in high school when it was on. I watched it on TV. And even though they played high school students, they just seemed so much older to me. And now, like, Jessica's 36, because I was like, we was looking it up. I was like, okay, she's 6 years older than me. So when I was like 13, like, I was like, oh, she was like 19. She was so young. And I just, for some reason, like watching it when you're like 12, 13, 14, you're like, you just think these people are so old. And they're just not. They're just not. I'm like, wow, that's now... I'm like, she's not that much older than I am.
No, it's just a way also to get away with certain casting. Like if you actually cast people in high school, you got to have so much more people on set. You got to have their parents on set. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you cast people like in their 20s,
Yeah.
you get away with a lot of other things.
I think that's kind of what's losing me a little bit with Sex Lives right now too, watching it. Cause I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm losing it on them being like college students.
And because Paula
it's
is like 30 something with a baby in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like,
she has a baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Paulina had a baby.
Paulina, sorry, not Paula.
No, Paulina had a baby. Yeah, like
recently
over the summer maybe.
Yeah, so you're like
fall. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. All right, that's everything.
All right, that wraps up the topics.
Holiday party fails can turn into a great story that ends with a toast over Coors Light. Getting snowed in can turn into the ultimate movie marathon. It doesn't matter if the holidays don't go as planned when you choose chill and then reach for a Coors Light. When you embrace a chill mindset this holiday, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. Coors Light is mountain comb refreshment, crisp and refreshing as the Rockies. Guys, you know, it's about that time. We're mid-December. Christmas is almost here. Maybe you've got some holiday parties going on and you want to show up with gifts. What's better than to show up with some Coors Light to whoever's hosting the party? Maybe you have a holiday party at a bar, work happy hour. Make sure you're ordering Coors Light. Choose chill this holiday season and then reach for a Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/chicks, or you can find it pretty much anywhere that sells beer. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 154, and we are joined by Nicole and Amy. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
This is going to be great. We did debate doing 2 weeks of holiday trivia.
We did that last year, and I remember you guys weren't happy
We
about it.
weren't. That is correct. So Noah did learn from that and asked us what we would prefer this year.
To be honest, I didn't have the gigantic selection of like
holiday
questions this time, so I was kind of like, I'll leave it up to them.
Yeah, right.
Last time we had so many that
what
I was like,
if we had said we wanted to do 2 weeks of holiday, you would have managed.
Had it, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just normal this week, and then we'll do
we
holiday
did
next
holiday
week.
show too. So
that is true. We do. So we double up on the holiday trivia there. But okay, it is 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get the question wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah is going to give us a movie. We are going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest, your team will get to go first. Everyone gets their own individual guess, and we will alternate between teams for guesses. Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is Challengers.
Oh, okay. So one of you guys guess first.
You've seen it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like 73.
I'm gonna say 89.
62. Sorry, Zendaya.
I think it's like, yeah, it's got to be. She said 73. I'm gonna say 77.
Rio's one off, 88.
Wow.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I did.
It is high.
I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes score of Challengers.
Really?
Yes.
So did it go down?
What?
Did it go down?
I don't know if it went. I don't know if I just remembered like slightly off, but I knew it was. I
In
knew
the
it was high
80s.
80s.
Yeah, it is high.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1 to Ria Fran. Shout out Grace from Port Stanley, Ontario. What song was Justin Timberlake performing when Janet Jackson's infamous wardrobe malfunction happened at the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's actually a great question. You remember the malfunction.
Yes, but you don't remember the song.
But you don't remember the song.
Was it Rock Your Body?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Was it
seconds.
Sexy Back? No.
I feel like that was. Go with Rock Your Body.
Okay, I'm gonna go Rock Your Body.
Correct. He goes, gonna have you naked by the end of the song.
Yep.
Okay, 1-0 Ria Fran.
Gonna have you naked by the end of
It's
this
like
song.
too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 2 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out Megan from Canada, just somewhere in Canada.
Nice.
What actress voices Monique, Kim's friend in Kim Possible?
Oh my gosh. Because Kim is
The girl from Even Stevens?
Yes.
Okay.
And Monique, I don't know why it's not like Ashley Tisdale, but I feel like it's like some. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's some like Disney.
It has to be a Disney star.
Like
Your gut.
Well, I have no idea. Ashley Tisdale came to me, so I guess we could try that. Okay, we'll say Ashley Tisdale.
Incorrect. Ria Fran.
I don't recall. Names not coming to me.
No, I'm going through the list of people during that time.
Yeah, Ashley Tisdale was Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, and that was like a little bit later. Wouldn't
15
be
seconds.
Hilary Duff.
No. I don't even have a guess.
5 seconds.
I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
don't know. Pass, I guess.
8.
Raven Simone.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Guys, sometimes I'm gonna have a moment where I'm gonna say that was gonna be my guess, and I didn't say it.
Okay, still 1-0.
Yep. Shit.
Question number 3 to Ria Fran. Shout out Danielle from. There's no way I'm going to pronounce this right. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Houdini, Training Season, and Illusion were the first 3 singles from what Dua Lipa album?
It's her most recent one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it start with an N?
Shit. What's the name of this album? I listen to it a lot.
Nostalgia?
10 seconds.
Ooh. Is it like
5
nostalgic something? Or you're onto something.
Time is
I'm
up.
just gonna go nostalgia.
Incorrect. It's Nicole and Amy.
Shoot, nostalgia sounded really good.
It did.
I feel like maybe it's something with nostalgic.
I think it's one word.
Oh, you think?
But I don't.
I have no idea. But it is her most recent album.
It is her most recent
15
album.
seconds.
The cover. What if we like drew what the cover looked like?
With the water and the
Good time.
5 seconds.
Would you say Houdini? I don't know.
Maybe. Would she do that though?
Time is up.
Houdini.
Incorrect. Radical optimism.
Radical optimism.
Nostalgia does.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Is there
For
a
some
song
reason,
that's
I don't know. That really sounded good.
I have no idea where that came from or why.
That really sounded good. You know, that's bad because I actually listened to that album a lot, and it was not as talked about this year as far as like female pop star
music. Did that get nominated for a Grammy?
And I enjoyed it, and people like kind of put it at the bottom of their list of albums this year. And I actually, These Walls, great song.
That's my favorite song.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Sorry, Dua.
Okay. Still 1-0 Ria and Fran. Question number 4 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out, Danielle from Sioux Falls, South Dakota again. In the movie High School Musical, Gabriella says, "You sounded like you've done a lot of singing too." Troy says, "Yeah, sure, my blank is very impressed with me." Is it A, showerhead, B, mom, C, hairbrush, D, little brother?
That's what I was gonna go with.
Because he's singing in the shower because he wouldn't sing in front of his mom or hairbrush. He's not that performative.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. It's for sure shower head.
Okay. We're gonna lock that in.
Correct. Nice.
God.
Got one.
I wasn't even expecting that to be a multiple choice.
No, I was debating. Danielle made it multiple choice, and I was debating, is that too hard if I was just to... Would you have gotten that if it wasn't multiple choice?
I think shower would have been in there, but it's like a little too
shower head is specific.
Yeah.
I guess maybe just because we like I like shower head immediately.
Tied up at 1. Question number 5 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. In Friends, what causes Phoebe to drop the bowl with all of the Friends lottery tickets off of the balcony?
Is this us?
Mm-hmm.
A bird, like is like the pigeon is like in her face, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it has to do with a pigeon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it like that.
Yep.
Pigeon.
Correct. 2-1. Ria and Fran. Question number 6 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out Mackenzie from Grass Lake, Michigan. What actor or actress appears in the following? Happy Gilmore, Modern Family, Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses. I don't even think I've seen that.
Okay, I have, but
who's
in Happy Gilmore? I just don't know.
Adam Sandler. And
15 seconds.
Modern Family. It's definitely someone that like is a guest on Modern Family.
Yeah. I have no idea. I feel like
Adam Sandler be
5 seconds.
No. But Adam Sandler.
Incorrect. It's Ria and Fran.
Is it Julie Bowen? Isn't she the girl in Happy Gilmore? I don't know if she's in Horrible Bosses.
Is she in Horrible Bosses?
I don't know. I've only got 2 out of the 3. So
what are the movies again?
Happy Gilmore, Modern Family, Horrible
Okay,
Bosses.
then let's go with her. Yeah,
Julie Bowen.
Mm-hmm.
Julie Bowen. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Whoa.
I couldn't remember Modern Family.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what exactly role she was in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, I don't remember in Horrible Bosses. Happy Gilmore for sure.
Yeah. Oh, she was the wife of one of the bosses, remember?
Oh.
And Jason Sudeikis like sleeps with her in the closet.
Yep.
All right, 3-1, Ria and Fran, and this is question number 7 to them. Shout out Megan from Canada again. On the Kelly Clarkson Show, what is the name of the segment in the show where Kelly does a cover of popular songs?
I don't know.
Do they call it Kellyoke?
Wow, that would be. If it is, I have no idea. If it is, I like that name a lot.
And if they don't call it that, they should.
They should make a segment called Kellyoke.
I think that's
all right. I like that.
That just came to me right away.
And listen, you should work for them if it doesn't.
Yeah, that final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Yep.
I've actually never watched that show, but I see those clips all the time.
Same.
Yeah. They always come on my TikTok, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Kelly sings it so much better." She's got a fantastic voice.
4-1. That's another great the one that she sings in Love Actually, The Trouble with Love. Isn't that one? That's like a holiday song to me.
Yeah.
4-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 8 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out Angelina from Savannah, Georgia. What is the name of the movie starring Tom Hanks and Emma Watson that shares its name with a popular Netflix reality show?
Netflix reality show.
Tom Hanks and Emma Watson are in a movie together? Certainly.
Wait, Netflix reality show. Okay, we can start there.
Love is Blind, Ultimatum, The Challenge, The Circle.
Too Hot to Handle.
That would be a great movie they're together. What's a wholesome one? Set like a Selling Sunset? That's not
10
wholesome.
seconds.
Okay. The timer is not on our side. Maybe The Circle. That's kind of
The Circle. That's a good one.
The Circle.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. That sounds like a that
would have been
like
my guess. That would have been my guess
I would
too.
have loved if it was Too Hot to Handle.
That sounds like a good movie.
What movie is that?
I remember it came out. I don't think it got great reviews. I think it was like 2017. It's like a action more movie.
Oh, interesting.
I think they might have filmed that at my college.
15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
15?
Yeah.
Oof. Tough. Yeah.
Okay, 4-2, Ria and Fran, and this is question number 9 to them. Shout out Grace from Port Stanley, Ontario again. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, how do Harry, Ron, and Hermione escape Bellatrix's vault at Gringotts?
How do they escape the vault?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think plot line of getting out of the vault. I mean, they do this exchange of the sword, and then they open the vault after all the cups multiply, and then they
5 seconds.
use the sword, and then they get out, and then they have to break through the chains of the dragon, and then the dragon takes them out.
Time is up.
Final answer.
Yeah, correct. Because I was just looking for Road the Dragon.
Road the Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I included that in there.
Yeah, you gave
Whenever there's a Harry Potter question, it's just like my brain just goes, like there's like nothing in there.
Just a dial tone?
Yeah, that's it. It's like can't reach the phone right now.
Yeah.
So I just mentioned that I got my wedding dresses. They came in super exciting, and I am in the thick of wedding planning. Most recently, sent out the bridal shower invitations, did my registry all on Zola, which was incredibly easy to do because I have the Zola app. So I just sat down on the couch, did my little registry, made it happen. Now I'm seeing what people are buying. I'm seeing what gifts they're getting. I'm like, oh, I want them to ship to me, all with Zola. You can plan your wedding in one convenient place. From the day you get engaged and search for the venue to the day you send out your save the dates, you make your registry, all things I did on Zola. I did my save the dates on Zola. I did my registry on Zola, and it's all super easy and super convenient, all on the app. I have the app. You got to download the app if this is what you're doing right now. It's so easy to navigate. So start planning at Zola.com. That's Zola.com. If you're planning a wedding, you know someone in your life that's planning a wedding, Zola is the way to go. Download their app. So many different options. Guest list. It keeps everything in one place for you, which has been a savior for myself because I don't have a wedding planner, So I'm using the Zola app, and it's been fantastic for me. So go to Zola.com. That's Zola.com.
Okay, 5-2, Ria and Fran. This is question number 10 to Nicole and Amy. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
It takes a lot of nerve to spend a beautiful evening with someone and then never call them again.
Doug, I can explain.
I just wish I could take back that kiss.
Oh.
Because I felt something that I haven't felt in years. And now I know it was the taste of betrayal.
It wasn't the taste of betrayal.
It was the taste of betrayal.
No, it really wasn't.
It was the taste of betrayal, you fucking whore.
Doug.
Good day.
Doug, wait.
Okay, I know who the actor is. Like, I can visualize who it is. I don't know who.
So I have no idea, but is it
Okay.
It sounds like that guy. What's his name?
It's a guy that like I recognize, but I couldn't name.
No. Well, yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
I'm actually having the exact same dilemma.
15 seconds.
I mean, he's coming out of the gates for this guy that, the smooch and the betrayal.
I honestly think it's The Hangover.
Okay.
I have no idea, but
I feel
it's
like
just like a
movie,
hunch. Like
3 seconds.
It's when they have the baby, right?
Right.
In the carrot? I have no idea.
Hangover, one of them.
Incorrect.
Right.
Okay, so it's the actor from 17 again.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He's a friend in 17
yes,
again.
but it's not 17 again.
But it's not.
Is it Dinner with Schmucks? I don't know if he's in that.
Maybe. Is he in that?
I have no
What
idea.
is that guy's name?
I don't
15
know,
seconds.
and I don't even know why I'm thinking Dinner with Schmucks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember.
Well, I'm trying to think of movies
Is
with
it
Doug.
Is it I Love You Man?
Ooh. Is he named Doug and I Love You Man?
I have no idea.
I could go with I Love You Man. I like
but
that.
Isn't Paul Rudd and I Love
3
You Man?
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll go I Love You Man.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that is
Yeah,
Paul Rudd.
that's Paul
and
Rudd at
his
the
name
end.
is Doug.
Right, that's his. Okay, see? I knew Doug. When you said I Love You Man, I
Thomas
said
Lennon.
Doug sounds good with that.
Holy shit.
What's the actor's name?
Thomas Lennon.
Thomas Lennon, yes.
Wow, what a pull in there. Huh?
Yeah. See, that
think-
something felt good about that.
You know, you think you're having a sleepy game and it
Yeah.
just comes out.
Because Paul Rudd's character's name is Doug in that movie, yes?
No, his name is Doug.
The friend is Doug.
Yeah,
Thomas
yeah.
Lennon is Doug.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for me.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
for you.
Paul
That's a
Rudd's
great pull.
name was Peter.
Right, Peter. Yeah, Peter.
Okay, 6-2, Ria and Fran pulling away. Question number 11 to them. Shout out Danielle from Sioux Falls, South Dakota again. What's the opening 10 words to the song Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish?
The opening 10 words.
I put the number so that it was specific.
I just want you.
Let me tell you, I couldn't even give you a guess what the opening 10 words are. That's all I hear is. I just wanna do. That's literally all I hear.
I just wanna.
I have no idea. Zero.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. That's it.
5 seconds.
I got
Pass.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep, pass. I just
Nicole
wanna.
Okay.
You got this.
It's like, well, okay. It's something like, yeah, I just want you to stay, maybe. I just feel like it's in the grave. Wait. It's like, yes.
15 seconds.
Billie Eilish lyrics are exceptionally hard to decipher. Also,
10 seconds.
I never look them up. I always just kind of mumble. the
Yeah, I
words.
don't know that one. Damn.
5.
I just want you to stay until I'm in the grave. That might be too many.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Time is up. That was 11 that you gave me, but it's I want you to stay till I'm in the grave. So you added just.
I'd give it to them.
Give it to them?
I'd give it to
Okay,
them.
we'll give it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
that's,
honestly,
that's
as close as
they,
it gets.
They got the big words, you know.
Yeah, that's the whole gist was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very specific on
What's
the,
it actually? I
want you to stay
I
till
want
I'm in
you
the
to
grave.
stay. Yeah.
Okay.
We threw them off by saying, I just want to.
Yeah.
I just
Okay, 6-3, Ria and Fran. And this is question number 12 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out Mackenzie from Grass Lake, Michigan again. In Grey's Anatomy, who is the doctor that they are operating on during the musical episode?
I've never seen it.
No, it's not George because he writes on the hand. But they're not singing then. It's a doctor,
Yes.
obviously. Okay.
I don't Meredith.
No. Would it be her? Who's singing? Why did they even sing?
The musical episode is really.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, man.
I don't want to. 10 seconds.
I've not seen it, so this is all you.
I want to say maybe Owen Hunt.
I don't know. Okay.
But is he around for then? Or
Time is up.
I'm gonna say Owen Hunt.
Incorrect, Ria and Fran.
Is it Arizona? Because there's the car crash. And
I
there's-
didn't see the musical episode.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Arizona.
Incorrect. Cali Torres.
Oh, it's Cali.
Damn.
I was between Arizona or Cali, and I went Arizona. Damn it.
Okay, still 6-3, Ria and Fran. This is question number 13 to them. Shout out Mia from Arlington, Virginia. In She's the Man, when Viola calls Paul because she needs help fitting in at school, what does Paul say when he answers the phone?
I don't know.
15 seconds.
I don't know either. Damn.
I know. Just hear that old lady in the chair going, "Come on,
5
Paul."
seconds.
But that's when they were
I don't remember.
trying to get him to help with it.
Damn.
Time is up. Okay, Nicole and Amy.
Wait, could you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Sorry.
In She's the Man, when Viola calls Paul because she needs help fitting in at school, what does Paul say when he answers the phone?
When he's doing the lady's hair.
Yeah.
And he like answers dramatically. I think he'd do something like yellow, you know?
Maybe.
15
Yeah.
seconds.
Or like,
I don't know why I'm just like,
hello,
hey, babe, or like,
or maybe like he
or
calls him
broski.
Sebastian.
No.
What? Hey, bro, maybe.
Broski.
So, like,
Time
walk up.
Yeah.
is up.
Which one are we going? Broski.
Incorrect. He says, hello, my life sucks.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Could not be.
No, I
Yeah.
would not have. No, I would not have come up with that.
Okay, still 6-3. That seals the victory for Ria and Fran.
Woo!
We'll do the final 2 questions, though. Question number 14 to Nicole and Amy. Shout out Megan from Canada again. Taylor Swift fans have a theory that there is a lost/unreleased album called Karma. Between which 2 Taylor Swift albums was Karma theorized to have been written?
That is a good question. I think it was supposed to be before Folklore and Evermore, after Reputation, but there's
Before-
obviously Lover in there
Yeah.
as well.
Because Lover came first, and Loverfest is gonna happen in
15
COVID.
seconds.
Before Evermore.
Just, I guess, Lover, Lover and Folklore.
In between those two,
Yeah.
3 seconds.
it's supposed to come out now.
No.
No. Forgive me.
I think we should.
Okay,
do that.
okay.
Lover and Folklore.
Incorrect.
Is it okay? Wait, what's the one after Evermore? Midnights?
Yeah.
Okay, is it between Evermore and Midnights because she puts a song Karma on Midnights?
Yeah. I don't know. Or was that one they thought like before she put out Reputation that there was maybe one that she had before she put out Reputation? I don't know.
10
Between
seconds.
1989 and Reputation?
Yeah.
Or
5.
I feel like if it was between Evermore and Midnights, we would have like
Time
heard
is
about
up.
it more.
Final.
I don't know. It's Evermore and Midnights.
Incorrect. 1989 Reputation.
Oh fuck. Well, yeah.
damn.
Sorry, Swifties.
No, that's yep.
Okay, final question. Question number 15 to Ria and Fran.
I was riding the hot hand.
It's 6-3 Ria and Fran. Shout out Megan from Canada once again. What is the name of Tina Fey's character in Mean Girls?
Miss Norbury.
Yeah.
That's it.
Final
Yep.
answer.
Yeah.
Correct. All right.
Fair. What a simple question to end
Yeah.
on.
7-3.
Last question.
Anticlimactic.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of interesting to put like a semi-easy one toward
Yeah.
the end, just in case it's like on the verge of overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
just
or maybe you don't know the answer.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was a great game, guys.
Yeah, great game.
That was a great game, and I'm saying that because we won, but that was a great game. Thank you guys so much for playing, and you still get merch. So
Yes.
send all your address and sizes, and we'll get that sent to you. But it's so great seeing you guys, and
We'll see you on the street maybe.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Can we give a shout out to Izzy?
I
Yes.
have to give a shout out to Izzy.
Miss Izzy.
Yes.
But thank you guys for having us. This was so much fun.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you guys so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. Hopefully, Fran meets Martha Stewart,
Ugh, I
and I get my platinum status, and we'll be on our way. We'll talk to you guys on Monday.